believe me, just watch.
We're back on the Morning Brew with friends with Robert Del Campo. He is the head of the, you're the executive director of the UNM Innovation Academy.
Right.
And the Innovation Academy is centered kind of at the Innovate ABQ campus, which is at the corner of Central and Broadway, which is the old church that UNM bought. But it's really more than just a building, right?
It's a concept, it's a mindset, it's a program, right? We'll eventually have some space down at Innovate ABQ at Central and Broadway. But really what we're trying to do is it's a provost level initiative where we're trying to infuse these ideas of what I call ICE, innovation, creativity, and entrepreneurship across the curriculum. So whether you're getting a degree in flamenco dance or sociology or electrical engineering, that you understand the importance of these kind of concepts and that you can identify classes where you can hone these types of skills.
And where you can take that entrepreneurship idea to those concepts, right? If you're an artist, you're really a solopreneur.
Absolutely, right? I mean, you're always going to be some kind of contractor. You're dancing in this company, or you're doing this kind of freelance work, or whatever, or in your area, right? As a journalist, people aren't working for New York Times for their whole career. They're doing freelance stuff.
Absolutely.
And so how do those people manage their career and all those sorts of things?
How do you identify the opportunities worth taking?
Exactly, right? And how do you create a coherent career path so when you are looking to get another gig or go work for somebody, you can really make those things kind of fit together.
I dig it. So you guys have coming up a pitch competition for a lot of the students, right?
Yeah, we got a pitch competition coming up. It's going to be on April 25th.
And what are they going to be pitching? What are students pitching at this competition?
Well, this is kind of what's really cool. It's a different kind of concept. So we've got two tracks, right? So you've got a traditional track, you got your business, you got your nonprofit, you've got your product that you want to pitch, you've got an idea for. That's great. But we're trying to attack innovation from a lot of different fronts. So we're also offering a track on higher education innovation, right? So you've got an idea about how UNM can generate additional revenue or cut some costs, you can come pitch that as well.
I got 1 million of them.
Well, come on down. Well, we're looking for students. And actually what we're doing with this Innovate New Mexico pitch competition that Innovation Academy and STC are sponsoring is we've got students coming from NMSU, UNM, and New Mexico Tech. They submit their pitches online on YouTube. Judges go in and we pick the finalists, and we'll do that at Bow and Arrow on April 25th. They'll come pitch their final pitch and see what happens. And
we've got a video from last year's competition. This is one of the pitch winners, right?
This
one
is
of the video winners.
Our video competition winner. He did more of a commercial kind of thing.
Take a look at the world around you. Now think of all the problems. Now, look at all the innovative solutions to solve these problems. So, why not be a part of the solution? Here at the Innovation Academy, our goal is to group together a diverse group of people to solve real-life problems from companies and the community around us. While solving these problems, you will build skills such as critical thinking, problem solving, planning and organizing projects, collaborating, and communicating with people. These skills will help you succeed beyond the classroom and in the workplace, so why not join us? Be a part of the solution, innovate your field, and build skills to help you succeed.
All right, I was laughing because my friend Stacy Sacco was in that. He's everywhere.
He's everywhere. His office is actually across the hall from me. I can't get away from him,
Right, he seems to be just the ubiquitous Albuquerque guy.
He's there.
He's great.
Yeah.
But the Academy, I think a lot of people are thinking of it as just this little thing on this little campus. But really, it is this large idea that UNM has had. And what is it now, 3-4 years old?
No, not even. We're barely a semester old. Seems like forever.
Well, you guys are. I think the idea of the innovation...
The innovation district.
District, right. Is if you... And you guys just started, what, last August?
Yeah.
Accepting students.
Exactly. Started in August, kicked off, great reception. And we're trying to build in a lot of interest from the community. So, for example, with the pitch competition, we've got a crowdfunding campaign for prize money for students. So GoFundMe.com/pitch competition. $5, $10, because I don't know if you heard, UNM's got a little budget crunch.
Right, just a few $100 million
something like that.
Hole.
But we're also trying to get the community involved, right? So we want people to come to the pitch competition. There's going to be a crowd voting, audience choice kind of thing. And we're going to give these students money to do their thing, right? It's going to be real cool. So,
well, that's what, if you have an idea, you need money to make it happen, right?
Right, well, that's the problem we talk about with our kind of culture here is the access to capital, right? In the first segment, you guys talked about the TRC and some of the funding they've given to some of our companies.
It was $300,000 to 6 companies, and I think 4 or 5 of them came out of UNM.
Yeah, they did. So we've got lots of students working on all kinds of different ideas, which is really cool. And once we've got that Innovate ABQ campus, it's going to be really great to see them interact with other startup companies and accelerators and just interested people in what's going on. That whole live, work, play thing is going to be really important for us.
Right. Well, we had the folks on from the ART earlier, the city's public transportation folks, and right through your corridor there is right where the bus rapid transit's going to go, right?
It's going to be huge. That's going to be great.
You can go right from Central and Broadway right to UNM campus really quick, like one stop away, right?
Exactly, and the whole idea down there is that we're going to have makerspace for students. We're going to have a place where students can do some project-based work. There's talk about some housing, lots of really cool stuff, and be able to pop back and forth like that is just going to be a great opportunity for us.
I love it. I absolutely love it. So what are the next steps for you? I mean, with this academy, are you recruiting students now? And do you recruit students, or do you try to recruit faculty members to recruit students for you? Because I know it's a different idea altogether, right?
A little bit of both, to be quite honest with you. The faculty, being a faculty member myself, I try to appeal to what they're looking for, but it's been really easy to get faculty interested. We've got over almost 200 faculty members who have expressed interest and have a class on board. Students, we've had like 1,400% more than our goal.
Wow.
And it's recruiting students, getting more diverse students, right? I mean, it'd be easy for us to go say, entrepreneurship, business students, come on in, and engineering students, come on in, but we want to get those kids who are maybe a little bit off the beaten path, maybe pursuing a degree in not a traditionally entrepreneurship, creativity, innovation field that we can bring into the fold, because it's really great when they start to work together. We had one of our students got into the Santa Fe ID Accelerator, got an investment there, and we've just got, it's crazy the ideas that these kids have, and some of them they've got a prototype, and some of them it's just kind of a pie in the sky, kind of, I think it'd be cool to have a chapstick tube that's shaped like a credit card. That was my, okay, that was a great idea. But, so.
Whatever works, right? Well, what I think is really interesting about this whole idea is that, you're trying to bring innovation to an institution that is based not on innovation.
Sure.
UNM, and it's not a UNM only thing,
right.
but, you have somebody who's a dean or a provost who've worked their whole career to be part of the status quo, right? And then all of a sudden, overnight, you got to change their idea that the 25 years they spent building their career, doing research and getting their doctorate and everything, isn't the same path they want everyone else to take.
Absolutely, and I think, it's, again, appealing to the little sort of glimmer of interest you can find in some of those folks. So a lot of the research that people are doing is super innovative and super cutting edge, and the whole idea is discovery of new knowledge and stuff. But that kind of gets buried underneath some of those layers of the ivory tower, as people refer to. But, in today's economy, we really got to kind of turn things around. And, and I think...
Look at things in entirely different aspects.
Right, and, I think this is a great opportunity, Innovation Academy. We're responding to what students are asking for. They're saying, look, I want to be able to do my idea. I want the support to create my own thing, right? Or I want to go work for a traditional company, but I want to go in there and identify problems, be able to solve them, and those sorts of things. So it's really super ideal to be able to be so flexible and be able to respond to these needs so quickly, get this thing up and running. And I think that students are responding to that. They're saying, hey, look, the university heard what I said, and they're already doing something different, right? It's not 7 years to create a new program in a certain area or something like that. So it's really a great space to play in right now.
I love it. I love it. We're back in a couple of seconds on the Morning Brew, and we'll talk more in a little while about innovation all over Albuquerque.
Cool.